Man, I'm gonna be revisiting a lot of movies from my childhood, and the first thing I revisited was Cars, the original. Now, Pixar is a movie studio that I definitely grew up with. From The Incredibles, to Monsters Incorporated, to Toy Story and The Bug's Life. They were big classics, but there was one movie that I grew up with Pixar that I haven't watched in a long time. Cars. Alright, I will have a lot of bias towards this movie because I grew up with it, but it's been a while since I watched it, so let's watch it from a critical standpoint and an adult standpoint. So it starts with a normal race, presumably a championship to the Piston Cup, and apparently Lightning McQueen, which is a weird last name when I thought of it. I'm like, McQueen? That's a girl. Queen means girl, you dumbass. And Mick, the Queen, sounds like a McDonald's item. Anyway, so the whole scene was building up to this moment, but it ended up in a three-way tie because Lightning McQueen in the beginning is so cocky that he didn't even need tires in the last call. So he won by a tongue. Like literally, how long is that tongue? Holy crap. Anyway, he won in a three-way race using his tongue, and the others were just zooming past him. So, what do? Well, they said they're gonna make a tie-breaking race in California. Always in California. Everything is in California, what the heck? Anyway, so yeah. In the first act and second act, Lightning McQueen is so unlikable, which is the point, but he is so cocky and just self-centered and just, you're supposed to not like him. Because he told his pit crew to fuck off and just, because he's surrounded by fame. Literally, his audience is from this thing called Rusty's, that's his sponsor. And what's his, fan base? A bunch of old, rusted cars. That would be saying that my audience is a bunch of old people that are broke. I guess in a way. So yeah, after just being with the rusty people, they're like, alright, I'm done, I'm getting out. And this is actually one of the most iconic scenes in the movie, where he's on a road trip with Mac and stuff, and life is a highway, and I will ride it all way long. Life is a Highway is probably one of the most iconic Pixar songs out there. Now I know it wasn't really made by Pixar, but if people thought of Cars, they think of this song. And I can't blame them. It's a good montage for, going on a road trip and stuff. I used to sing this a lot when I was little. But yeah, oh by the way, if you're probably wondering, no, I didn't watch this on Disney Plus. I watched this using the DVD that I have and my PS3 as a player. It wasn't actually not that bad. The good thing is that my TV didn't freeze at all. I had to take a break from it because it was just, Anyway, I really liked the movie so far. But then disaster strikes. So Mac is becoming more sleepy and Lightning McQueen's like, oh no, F off, no, you are going to stay awake till we get to California. I don't know where they were in the movie, I don't think they specified, but they're going from there to California, and, well, Michigan to California is pretty far, so we're gonna probably assume New Mexico, so I guess I could see it that way. But man, the world building is so weird. They say things like dollars, cars don't have pockets or anything, they use their tires. Well, how do you pay? It doesn't make sense. And are gas supposed to be food and drinks, and tires are supposed to be shoes, and windshield wipers are I don't know, eye cleaners or something? I don't get it. Is oil supposed to be, I don't know, medicine? The world building is kind of weak, but it gives us good theories on why the series is, which is pretty cool. Anyway, back to the movie. So Matt gets sleepy, and a whole bunch of antics come out when Lightning McQueen suddenly finds himself in Radiator Springs, which is based on a car part. Cool. Anyway, after a bunch of antics, Lightning McQueen here got sentenced to law, has to clean the street, and eventually does it while having fun with Mayor Hater and sleeping in, what's her name again? I forgot. Sally's hotel. Now, I don't know what's a more iconic duo. Mater and Lightning McQueen, or Sally and Lightning McQueen? I don't know, but it's pretty cool that Lightning McQueen and Mater form a good, friendship as the movie comes on. Same with Sally and Lightning McQueen. So, yeah. So I just call him Lightning? Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Lightning from now on. But yeah, well, another iconic scene is when they're cruising in the night. This was before he's taken to California to do the ultimate race. But yeah, it's pretty cool, just, having fun with these cars and stuff. They each have pretty good personalities. Like the fire truck is super shy, and the black, old-looking car is supposed to be old and forgets everything and stuff. Like me, I'm very old. Ramon is that Mr. Steal Your Girl. What's that one dude's name? I don't know. But first we need to talk about is Doc. Now, Doc has pretty hard beef with Lightning McQueen. He's kind of like the Woody of the series, though it's kind of hard to see. When Lightning discovers that he won the Piston Cup, like in the 50s and stuff, like 50s was his heyday, he's like, stop it, leave me alone, get the heck out of the place. Even though he has to finish the road. And yeah. Another iconic scene is when Lightning McQueen and Sally drive off to the countryside, and I can feel road trip vibes with this. So yeah. But yeah, Doc became kind of a jealous asshole as Lightning McQueen, finds bonds with everyone. Which I can definitely understand where he's coming from. He is, he's just retired, and, I could say he would be jealous, but I'm not really sure. He's just, mad that Lightning McQueen exposed the secrets to everyone that he's a race car driver, which I can definitely understand. After a bunch of antics and stuff, the point of this story is that don't be an asshole and be humble. That's literally it. Anyway, the final act comes on, and there's not really a fight before the third act, which, thank goodness, that's refreshing. I don't put that in my movies. I'm a hypocrite. So yeah, the last part of the movie starts, and yeah. It's a pretty short part, I would say. It's just them racing until Chick, which is the most asshole car around. Actually, I kind of have an undying respect for him. Cheats and makes, what's his name, King? Yeah, we'll call him King. Just spill all over the race. Makes him crash in the last moment, you gotta be reminded that this is a Pixar movie. So what does Lightning do? He saves him and just pushes him to the finish line and make him finish the race. This is a good story of how, a big shot, cocky, self-centered asshole can turn into a really nice guy and, do nice things without any, return of reward or anything. Pixar's Cars is kind of forgettable in a way in Pixar's catalog. I would be lying if I said that I kind of hated it, because I don't. This is a really nice movie. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, because even though it is a Pixar movie and it's pretty nice, compared to the other Pixar movies and just as a movie in general, it's kind of in the middle. I don't hate it, but at the same time I don't absolutely praise it. But it's a Pixar movie that I remember from a childhood to adulthood. So yeah, I still love this movie. Yep. Cars 2 sucks.